nice to see you. The last time we saw
you.
each other was here in New York at a restaurant.
Yes, that's right.
I was on my way out. We were celebrating my nanny's birthday, and I looked over, and it was you and Kara, and I was like, oh,
Yes,
this looks
that's
so
right.
fun.
That would have been so much fun.
I know.
Next time we come to New York, we'll have to do that.
I know. I was like, I was so bummed. I was like, oh, well, we're on our way out because I don't know if we were going to an escape room. We were doing something after dinner.
That sounds fun.
Yes, I love escape
I've
rooms.
done those too.
Yes, I'm
They're
not
really
the person
fun.
you necessarily want on your team.
No,
My manager is, but
yeah,
yes.
I'm argumentative. Like, no, why should we do that?
Oh, I
don't think that's the way to go.
I'm the person that follows the person that are like, that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna. Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Always good.
Yeah, it's almost the holidays, so I assume my Big Fat Greek Wedding, the one who produces this, you have a big fat Greek family that you have huge like holidays with.
Yeah, we do. We
fun.
have a lot. We do Thanksgiving dinner. We always try to do it together. It depends where we all are, but we all manage to make it together, to be together. So it's fun, and it's the one meal of the year that I actually cook all of it except for a couple of dishes.
Oh,
but it's fun.
You're my sister.
No, girl, I love it so much. But it's people go, you don't cook, do you? I'm like, once a year.
Yeah. I'm a great sous chef. I'm like, what do you tell me what to do and I will nail it, but I'm not.
I love that though, because that's important, by the way.
Yeah.
Having a good sous chef.
I clean. I'm very good at cleaning. I was like, no, my sister's the one for our family that like nails it. I don't go near anything. Is it true that you exchanged recipes you used to with Nora Ephron?
Yes.
Yeah,
so Nora Ephron, the great writer, journalist, and director. She directed Sleepless in Seattle. She directed
Among
Got
many.
Mail. Yeah, Julia and Julia, more and more. But Nora had this incredible recipe called orange praline yams. Like, I didn't even know that a yam was different than a sweet potato until Nora told me, no, you have to get yams, not sweet potatoes.
My sister does this at Thanksgiving.
And it's so good because basically it's brown sugar butter.
It's dessert for dinner.
Exactly, it's dessert for dinner.
Yeah.
And then my recipe that I exchanged with her was one that's been in our family forever called, it's just lime jello, but it's like a color that's not seen in nature ever.
Okay.
It's like nuclear green.
I picture like jello shots. Like, what are we talking about here?
No, it's gross. It looks gross, but it's delicious.
Okay.
It is cream cheese, marshmallows, pineapples, walnuts, lime jello, put it in a mold, put it over. It's delicious.
My mouth is watering.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm really good at eating, not so much at cooking. Well, because you love writing, you love language, really, which I do as well. You posted this video earlier this year. I want to show it.
There are these responses that people are saying all over. It took a while for me to understand that people weren't yelling at me. Shut up. Then I realized it was kind of fun. 100%.
So what's going on there? Figuring it out by yourself?
So I started noticing that these phrases or things were being repeated amongst all sorts of people. And they were things like 100%, and then I was like, no, that's not enough. 1,000%, 1,000,000%, 1,000,000,000%.
Yeah, to get to top.
To get to top. And when people would say something like, it was a compliment, or you just could say something like, oh my God, Kelly Clarkson has a new song out, and they'd be, shut up.
But it really doesn't,
What did I do? What? But shut up is like, I can't believe it. That's
tell me more.
Tell me more.
So don't shut up, which is very confusing.
No, right, it's right, exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Or the other one, which is, I know, right? Or wait, what? Wait, what?
Oh my God, by the way,
what?
I do all those things you just said.
Yes.
Like, I am that tool.
No, it's funny though.
Yeah.
I actually like it. And my ear is acclimated to find new ones. So anybody who has new ones, let us know.
It's hard. I think it's not helpful. It's unhelpful in a sense though, because I think interjecting becomes like because my hardest part of this job, because I'm such a conversationalist, is to shut up. Like my hardest, exactly, but my hardest job is just stop talking. Just like let them talk. But like I'm such a conversation, I want to be like, oh, me too, or I get in.
That's what's great about this show. Like we can do pre-show interviews, we can do all of that stuff, but at the end of the day, you and I are just having a conversation.
Totally, but I think it would be very different without this editing team. Yeah. But I think it's a generation of people taught that interjecting is okay, and it's actually rude. I'm finding, but it's okay. Let's do a few commercials. We have Talia helping us out.
Hi, Kelly and Rita. Rita, every time I watch My Big Fat Greek Wedding, I totally relate, because I, too, have a big, boisterous family. While we don't go spraying Windex on our ailments on Passover, we have this huge, Seder, and we hit each other with scallions. That's our thing. Yeah.
Hit each other with scallions?
I know.
Love that.
Thank you.
I'm going to try that
You
at
should.
Thanksgiving.
Maybe just eat them. Waste not, want not.
Exactly.
Don't go away. Kelly has more with Rita right after this.
We are back with Rita Wilson, everybody. Her latest single, Look How Far We've Come, and the re-release of her album Now and Forever Duets are both out now, so check them out if you haven't. Congrats on the single. How did it come about?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. The single came about, this is really like a dream come true because I wrote it with Billy Steinberg and Josh Alexander, and Billy is responsible for Like a Virgin.
Yeah. Never heard of it.
True Colors.
Yeah.
True Colors. I'll Stand By You.
Yeah.
I Touch Myself. I mean, it was incredible being able to write with one of your songwriting idols, you know, and you know this as a songwriter yourself, that like being in the presence of somebody who is that good is just
And you
a
clicking
gift.
with them.
And clicking.
Yeah.
But, so he has become a friend because we did this musical project together that I do called Liner Notes, which is songwriters telling the stories behind their hits and singing them. Because sometimes when you write a song, you write it on guitar, you write it on keys, and then the producers come in and do their jobs and make them into the songs that they are.
Yeah.
And so it's that experience of like hearing a song broken down into its original format, and that's where I met
And seeing
Billy.
how many people come together for that one thing.
I know.
Remember, I mean, we're from generations that used to read the liner notes, you know?
Oh,
on
yeah,
New
totally.
Music
Did you read
Tuesday.
liner notes?
Yes.
Like, I'm
I
a
knew
little
who
bit
Randy
other
Jackson
generation.
was.
Yes,
When I
exactly.
walked into the audition, because I was like,
know.
oh my God, he's played bass with Mariah. I was like,
exactly.
I was a nerd for
No, but
liner
that's
notes.
what it was so cool because nowadays, even if you go onto the internet and you try to get the track listings, you're not often getting everything. But to me, it was like a tactile experience of reading the liner notes, and I knew every studio, every thank you, songwriter who played tambourine on a song, who, like all of the bands that were, you know, my favorite bands, they all played with other artists, so I knew that they were like moving around. It was just like, I don't know, I love that.
You got to dive into that world that you weren't necessarily a part of at the time, but it made you feel like you were.
Exactly.
I agree.
No, it's so good.
Why did you choose the title, Look How Far We've Come?
Well, I think that evolved out of a thing which I kind of look at it as the song is probably about a relationship, but I also think that it could be sort of translated into a relationship that you might even have with yourself or your inner self, because it's about progress that you've made in your life, whether it's in a relationship or in something that you've always wanted to do. And because I got such a late start in songwriting and music, to me, it's sort of like, I can't believe that I'm sitting here talking to you about singles that I have that I've written with Billy Steinberg. You know, like, look how far we've come. So it's really,
and look how
it's
brave you
up-tempo.
are.
It's super up-tempo, too. Which
I know,
is like,
I love tempo.
oh my God,
I love
me
dancing.
Too. Me too,
Yeah.
me too.
I love moving,
You can't be
swaying.
in a bad mood if you're dancing.
Exactly.
Honestly,
Or
let's get
skipping.
up and dance
Okay,
right now.
fine. We're just like, come on, guys. We've got this. 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 Hey. I was like, wait, this is short. I was like, wait. No, you feel good when you're dancing.
I'm already in a better mood.
No, I agree. Wait, you also re-released your album Now and Forever Duets.
Yeah.
So which do?
On Dolby Atmos.
Yes,
So
it's
that's
a different
what's
sound.
cool. Yes,
Yeah.
all surround sound.
Yeah, they're doing that now with record.
Yes.
They've been doing it for a minute, but I didn't realize it. I just clued in. Which duet surprised you most? Because it's everything from Smokey Robinson to Josh Groban. I mean, there's everybody on there.
Crazy Keith Urban, Jackson Brown, like so many heroes of mine.
But also different, like genre-wise. Like I like that.
Yes, I wanted to kind of spread it around because those, you know, we don't just listen to one genre of music. We listen to everything. So everybody, I wanted to get everything I could in there with these amazing artists. But there were two surprising moments. Josh Groban, because Josh said to me when I asked him to sing on Songbird, he said, no one ever asked me to sing like this. Because he's got such a powerful voice, and the song is a really intimate song. And he just sounds gorgeous on it. And the other one was Elvis Costello.
Yeah.
And we did the song Fire that was made famous by the Pointer Sisters. And most people, when you hear the song sung, it's, and when we kiss, ooh, fire. But Elvis would come in and he would say, but when we kiss, fire. Like fire was like the exclamation point.
It was like you were building up to the fire. The greatest bonfire ever.
It's a big, big bonfire. So that was really cool because I had never heard it sung like that.
Yeah. So I understand you're doing a whole tribute show to another artist, right?
Yes.
One of my favorites.
Patsy Cline.
Love.
Patsy Cline.
Yes.
Oh my God.
The only artist I know to do this was Brandy Carlisle did Joni Mitchell once.
Yes.
And I was like, this is brilliant.
I'm just about to do that, by the way. The Joni Jam, it's coming up. Hollywood Bowl, Joni Mitchell, but it'll be after this show airs.
I'm across the states.
I know. Yeah. It's a great performances PBS special called Patsy Cline, Walkin After Midnight.
Yeah.
And it's all of Patsy's songs. And Winona Judd is in it, Ashley McBride, Mickey Guyton.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
It's incredible. So, so that'll air at different times in November. Probably like when you're cooking Thanksgiving dinner, you might have it on.
Or you're eating
it.
Yeah.
But she was such an extraordinary performer and singer. And what I thought was so amazing about what she did was her stillness. Like when she sang, she was just so focused and so still. And I'm like, how do you do that? It almost looks like she's not breathing and she's got this voice that comes
so
out.
round.
Yeah. Yeah, round. See, it's so funny when we talk songwriting terms like that, you're like, it's warm, it's round,
It is like describing wine sometimes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, it has
Put
an
this
oaky
back in the
feel.
barrel. This song is not ready. Yes. Let's take a short break. You can find Rita's single, Look How Far We've Come, and the re-release of her album, Now and Forever Duets, wherever you buy your music. Rita also appears on the upcoming television special, Great Performances, Patsy Cline, Walkin After Midnight, which premieres November 22nd on PBS. Y'all got to check that out.